So this morning, we're headed to Tail of the Dragon. We're headed to Tail of the Dragon. Now, it being Saturday, we're in kind of a quandary. Knoxville's a big town, so we're kind of trying to decide whether we're going to do Knoxville today and Tail of the Dragon tomorrow on Sunday morning, which would probably be better. Or, I always say that, but my instincts are always wrong. My dating past will confirm that. And, but we're kind of thinking, seeing what's going to be around Knoxville, which is just a couple hours down the road, and maybe just having a day there before we hit Tail of the Dragon early Sunday. So, let's get going, and then we'll figure out what we're doing there. So, hit the road. I turn the corner, and I hear all sorts of things falling in the trunk. I came to realize years ago, I do not possess dad levels of Tetris when it comes to packing a car. Well, probably because I've never been a dad, and I usually just pack the cars for myself. So we rolled out of Lexington, because that's where we left the last video off, and just boogied on 75 all the way down to Knoxville. Really nice drive. Traffic wasn't too bad. Just chilled out, drove. Just went into Knoxville and just really kind of enjoyed the day, really. But it is such a pretty drive down there. Yeah, I can't complain. Traffic was great, drive was great, and yeah. So it's the next morning. It's early, and we're on our way. We're going to go down to Tail of the Dragon today, and we're going to go to the Wheels Through Time Museum. So that ought to be fun. And then we're going to do the Cuyahoga Skyway coming back. So looking forward to that. So we're going to head down here. We're going to stop, check the tires, make sure everything's good to go, and then we're going to head that way. So after a questionable breakfast at the Waffle House, we got on the highway and went down to Highway 129 and just started booking south. And it was a great drive down there. Just to drive down there is really beautiful. Goes through some really neat places, lots to see, and just a real pleasant drive. Cars ran great, and we did it early Sunday morning rather than Saturday, because I'll tell you what, Saturday was just a mess. Traffic was snarled everywhere, and we just decided to hang out in Knoxville and just chill out and see what was there. Got some barbecue, and decided to do this today, and I'm glad we did. The drive, like I said, was incredible, but I'll tell you, the best was just right around the corner. So we're here. Car made it all right. This is pretty much the start of it right here. If I remember correctly, this is Deal's Gap right here on the border. So I'm gonna take some pictures. We're getting into the touristy part of it, so I'm gonna go over here, take some pictures, and then we'll get on our way. I guess you can stay at that hotel overnight. It's pretty expensive because it's a tourist trap, but it looks like it's gonna get interesting. So right now we're the only ones here. So we stopped, we checked our cars, everything's good. We're gonna fire up, we're gonna take off. Check engine light and all. I tell you, this video doesn't do it any justice at all, not in the slightest. It was an incredible drive. And it's no joke either. Even at 25 and 30 miles an hour, this was absolutely no joke. They're very serious about safety up here. But not only that, it didn't pay to get crazy. There's a lot, even on Sunday morning, there was a lot of people. But it was well worth it. Just coming up here, cruising, and doing it. I highly recommend, if you get the chance, to do it, but don't come with a nonchalant attitude. This took, even in these old cars at this slow speed, it'll wear you out. There's about 3 or 4 places along the way where guys have set up tents, and they actually have a business where they take pictures of all the cars coming through, and you can get online and buy them actually. So, but yeah, it was up and down. It was all along a ridge line, and definitely interesting, but took all your concentration, and it's a really neat drive. So we're here. We're at Deal's Gap right now. So we got more down that way. So we got the sticker put on. Tail of the Dragon was awesome. It's true. It's funner to drive a slow car fast than a fast car slow. Just driving out of here on 129 is still incredible. What an absolutely beautiful drive. Well, that's nice. We made it to the Wheels Through Time Museum. So, get done downloading a little bit of video and go in, and we're going to start shooting some picture and video. So, here we go. It looks a lot bigger on YouTube, but that's back there where they do all their work. Pretty neat. Now, they had a big map that she put a pin on for find out where you lived. I had to mute everything just because there was a bunch of copyright music in the back, so I'm sorry I gotta narrate it this way. A lot of these bikes you see were the ones that they've done on YouTube. I saw a lot of bikes I was familiar with. It was truly fascinating. And every bike in this place runs. Literally every bike. And the majority of them are all unrestored. Just absolute gems. I'm not really a motorcycle guy, but that 1912 Harley was cool. They had just stuff from a little bit of everywhere. Lots of 30s. I was surprised. Big military display. I was completely shocked by how many motorized bicycles they had from over 100 years ago. The chopper display was incredible. But, I mean, it was just, if you were interested in it, motorcycle-wise, it was there. The hill climbing display was incredible. All the old Harley hill climbers. And it wasn't just Harleys. They had all sorts of old American bikes. They had just, if it was classic and it ran, like I said, hill climber. They had it, Indians, Nortons, just Ransoms, all sorts of stuff from the teens and 20s. Just truly incredible. And whoever set up their display did a top-notch job too. They had all sorts of like makeshift workshops and with real parts everywhere. Pardon the shakiness. I had to switch cameras and I'm not good with that one. I once more adjust for a tripod. The batteries on the other one died. My fault. But just everything. They had everything from parts to accessories to full bikes to, I mean, everything was original. It was just truly incredible. I mean, what you looked at was a real deal. This was a crazy bike. When I tell you everything run, this thing, you could fire this thing up and drive it right out of the store. It was upstairs, so probably not, but the lighting and chrome on this one was absolutely nuts. If you could attach it, it was attached. Just absolutely hysterically crazy. I mean, what weird though, it was just beautifully done. The kickstand was an eagle talon. It was weird. Now they had a whole display of old classic Schwinn's, which was really cool too. Just upstairs, downstairs. Really, really neat. Totally worth the visit. Now they had some old cars in there too. They got more bikes. They sold a bunch of the cars. They actually had Steve McQueen's Cadillac in there. Still had his registration too, which was really cool. But just look at these beautiful bikes. Lots of them from the 30s. Had a few interesting ones from the 70s too, but not too much AMF stuff in there, but they still had some, and I thought that was really cool. Just the amount of history in this place is absolutely worth the visit. You don't have to be a motorcycle fan to really enjoy this, because there was something in it for everyone, and I really, really liked it. And I think if you're into bikes, even if you're not, you like machines though, it's worth a visit. So we made it through, made it out of wheels through time, the whole ordeal. It was a great day. I was hoping to make 2 videos out of this, but I just didn't have enough for 2. It's weird, I can literally spend a whole day and not have enough video. But the museum was great. The drive was great. We ended up not doing the Skyway. It was just, the day was so full and we didn't feel like going back, and I think the cars had it too. So, I mean, these trips are hard on these cars, especially up and down and accelerating and decelerating and braking and all that. I mean, this is how cars get broken. So the cars had enough, and we got to save them because, well, we got to drive them home. So it was a good day regardless. You know, it's great that this car I got 4 years ago on a lark. There's a whole story about why I bought it, but I've had so many adventures with the car that was actually originally bought from the Wichita Police Department to be a rally car. It was going to be a dirt rally car. That's what that car was scheduled to be. And I bought it and put it back on the road, and I've had countless adventures with it. Tulsa, Oklahoma City. Took it all over. Power tour 1 year. Now this. And I'm really, really happy I bought the car. I kind of wish I would have had some more videos, but it just didn't work out that way. But it still was a great trip. Now, I'm not going to lie, the videos from Tail of the Dragon don't do it justice at all. It was an absolutely epic drive. And if you get a chance to do it, put it on your bucket list. Of course, when you get down in Maggie Valley, unless you really want to drive all the way back through and do all that all over again. Well, from Tail of the Dragon back up, it's not bad, but we went all the way down to Maggie Valley and back, and we decided coming back we were going to get on the interstate, which we did. And you let the cars cool off and let the cars just kind of do car things. So, yeah. And when we get home, there's gonna be a bunch of maintenance that happens, and got dark all of a sudden. There's gonna be a bunch of maintenance and whatnot that happens with the cars. We got to put brakes on it, and I've still got to fix the other one too. I know these videos aren't as good as the ones I did on Power Tour a few years back, but that's what vacations are. I probably won't record anything going home. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything more or not. I thought about driving down to, Cooter's place for the Dukes of Hazzard. The reviews are really positive, but unless you're down there, from what I was kind of gathering, the juice really isn't worth the squeeze, and they do want money for literally everything. Like something about $10 a picture, even if you use your own camera. I think it's taking pictures in the cars. But I don't know anything about that. I just read the reviews. But it's another hour east and south towards Pigeon Forge and towards Gatlinburg, and those are like the Branson of Tennessee. So we're gonna start heading west tomorrow, and hopefully maybe we'll find something to see on the way home. Maybe not, but generally I don't really record much going home, just because that's my time to unwind. So I'm going to take it really slow, go home, see what I can see, and probably tomorrow morning I'll look and see if there's anything around Nashville to see. I may go see the Grand Ole Opry. Driven past it plenty of times. Or see what there is around there. So, it's worth it. Like I said, I wish I could have shown you more, but I'm debating on whether to put the Tail of the Dragon videos in its entirety as kind of a supplement to this one, but we might do that. So, but 13 miles, took about 20-25 minutes. It's no joke. It's really no joke. It's a very serious drive, and for a first time, I did all right. But it's a lot of guys out here take this very, very seriously. So anyhow, I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had fun with this, and we'll see you next video.